Hare Krishna, Namaskar. In my last video, I spoke about transformation. So now let us see what is this transformation all about and how exactly does it happen. In olden days, if you remember, people were very pure. They were they were satisfied with limited desires about the outcomes and the way of living, their finances. They were ever satisfied people. They were happy people. And most importantly, they were respectful, they were compassionate, they were kind, they were peace loving, they valued others' decisions, and they treated everybody alike with care and love. Now the point comes, are we like that in the present scenario? Now, if we are not like that, then why are we different? Is it because we have not adopted those values? Is it because we have become very egoistic, selfish, greedy, attached to materialistic nature, desirous, rude, revengeful? The list goes on, and nobody wants to accept this. So they are not at all comfortable in accepting these mistakes. And most importantly, we are not at peace. So these are very uneasy questions anybody have to face today. So we have indulged ourselves in problematic and chaotic life, lost our true sense of identity, refused to accept that we are wrong anymore. How important is it? So we feel this is the only way of life we want. Wants and desires. So there is no end to our wants and expectations. There is no end to our attachments. So in this process, what has happened is we have lost our loving connectivity with God. So lost our connection with positivity and peace. So for everything we start blaming God for our problems and mistakes. In this process, we are only committing more blunders and more mistakes. Now again, coming back to transformation, the question is, do we need a transformation or not? Peaceful and happy transformation. Can we achieve it? Yes, of course. Anyone can achieve it. There is no bar to age. So like I mentioned in my previous video, connecting with God brings the transformation. It is just like God told Bhagavad Gita to transform Arjuna, in a way to transform us. So anyone can connect with God. सब लोग भगवान से संपर्क रख सकते हैं. उम्र का कोई भेद नहीं है. All you have to do is follow the simple methods of purification. सब लोगों को बस आसानी से शुद्ध होने का तरीका अपनाना बहुत ज़रूरी है. So let's see what they are. Like I have mentioned, about Suchi and Shaucham. I'm not going to go detail into that because that is the most purest form of our inner self. Suchi is what? Suchi is about the purification of our residing place, like cleaning our house, most importantly, and our environment. I will not go into details about that. Then Saucham. Saucham is the Bahya Saucham and the Antara Saucham. So Bahya Saucham is taking a bath, doing Sandhya Vandana, doing a worship. I mentioned all these points last time. And what is Antara Saucham? Antara Saucham is by worshipping God, by doing sadhana. Most importantly is the Nam Jap. Nam Jap, once you start the Nam Jap, the purification process, it starts. So that is Antara Saucham. Then for Bahya Saucham, you can use Uptan powder. Don't use soaps much, because using soaps nowadays has become very, very problematic for dry skin, and for people with oily skin. I think it's very, very, very much okay, but dry skin, and they tend to go to various brands. No, don't do that. So instead, go for Uptan powder. Uptan powder is nothing but our green moong dal, little bit of rice and chana dal together. You can just grind it, and you can use haldi powder, sandalwood powder, rose powder, neem powder, whatever you require. You can add in that mixture, and you can apply and add some milk and apply it to your body just like soap, and just take a bath. After taking bath, do Surya Namaskar, which is very, very important. For men, they say it is Sandhya Vandana, but women can also do, and do Surya Namaskar. The Om Namo Suryaya Namaha. Very, very important. He is the only Pratiksha Deva that we can see. Wear washed clothes all the time, whenever, especially before worship and before reading any scriptures. Make sure you're sitting in a neat and clean place and wear washed clothes. That carries a lot of energy. And please wear a mat between yourself and floor, so that your energy, when you're reading the scriptures and when you're worshipping, your energy does not go inside the floor. So that is very, very important. And then along with Bahya Saucham, like I said, Antara Saucham, so you can use the mantra Apavitra Pavitro Va Sarva Avastangato. You can Google it and you can say this mantra, and for the inner as well as for the outer purity. Now for the inner purity, let's come for the Antara Saucham. For Antara Saucham, I said when you start the Nam Jap, make sure that you take your bath and you do the Nam Jap at least for 20 minutes. Do at least 20 rounds of Mala. Whatever the name of your Ishtadevata, you can take that, and you can do Radha Krishna or Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hariye Paramatmane Pranatakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. I think you will get this mantra in Google. If you Google it, you will certainly get it. So you can chant this mantra, or Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, or Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. You can even chant this mantra. So, but do it religiously, at least 20 malas at one go. Now, as you are doing this over a period of time, I think at least for after 1 month, you will see various changes happening inside yourself. So you will become more calm, you will become composed, you will not show much anger, you will not be so desirous about things around you. So you will start feeling with the very subtle changes, and slowly you might feel that you might get the interest of doing meditation also. So please start that. And it's a very lovely process to feel especially your thoughts when you're doing meditation. I will make a separate video of meditation. You can still your thoughts, not think too much. That is itself known as bliss, where you are not thinking too much about various things. Then you will start getting interest in scriptures. So please do read whatever scriptures come to your mind. And it would be very lovely to read Bhagavad Gita, because that is the best Upanishad we have. Upanishad, Puran, Veda, all together in one book. So you can just start that book, and that itself is the life path that Bhagavan Krishna has given us. So follow these sadhana. Follow this sadhana every day at one particular time without fail. Don't say that today I don't have time, I'm not going to do it. No. Just sit down, give that time, give your time. You have to take out time for sadhana and do it, and you will find a lot of changes in your life. Your life is going to be more pure, less chaotic, and more happy. Please try this, and you will find very, very subtle transformation going on inside you, and it is wonderful. Please tell me how you feel about this journey. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.